Lactantius De Mortibus Persecutorum, Episode 16. Post hunc interjectis aliquot annis alter non minor tierranus domitianus ortus est, qui cum exerceret in visam dominationem, subjectorum tamen cervicibus incubavit, quam diutissime tutusque regnavit, donec impias manus adversus dominum tenderet. After this one, hunc, meaning Nero, after Nero, interjectis aliquot annis, with a few years intervening, or several years intervening. This is an ablative absolute. These words are both masculine, plural, and ablative, with the indeclinable adjective aliquot in the middle, modifying annis. After this one, Nero, when a few years or several years had intervened, interjectis is the third conjugation verb interjaccio, interjacora, third conjugation io, it's called. Another one, not lesser, another tyrant, alter non minor tyrannus, Domitian Domitianus ortus est. This word tyrannus is originally a word of Lydian extraction from Asia Minor and was used by Herodotus in Greek before it was brought into Latin. Originally it meant absolute ruler without the connotations of cruelty and despotism, but now here clearly it has that meaning here in the first part of the 4th century A.D. Ortus est means to arise. It is from the deponent verb orior, the 4th conjugation deponent verb orior or riri, which means to rise up. It's used of the sun, for example, sol oriens, the rising sun, and refers to the east. Ortus est here just means simply Domitian arose. He came up next, a not lesser tyrant, i.e., not lesser than Nero. Qui, this is a reference to Domitian. Latin may begin a sentence with a relative pronoun, who, meaning Domitian, although cum exerceret, he was exercising or practicing a very hateful, in visam, dominationem, a very hateful rule or reign. Nevertheless, tamen. So cum here with a subjunctive can be taken in one of three ways. It can be temporal, take it as when. It can be causal, take it as since or because, or it can be adversative, also known as concessive, which would mean although. Because we have tamen here in the main clause, it's natural to take the cum as adversative. Although this was true, nevertheless something unexpected happened. So, although he practiced or exercised a hated dominationem type of rule, nevertheless, on the necks, cervicibus, of his subjects, cervicibus is neuter, plural, and dative. Upon the necks of his subjects, he hovered or he weighed down, he pressed down upon the necks of his subjects for as long as possible, quam diutissime. Diutissime is a superlative adverb, and with quam it means to the greatest extent possible. And he ruled, regnavit, in safety, tutus. Tutus is masculine, singular, and nominative. In English we would want an adverb. But Latin is more concerned to express the state of mind or the character of the one doing the action than the way in which the action was performed. So we would say, and he ruled in safety or safely. So nominative adjectives in Latin are often best translated into English as adverbs. And this verb regno, regnara, almost always has a negative connotation. It's pejorative. And he ruled in safety until such time, donec, until he stretched out, tenderet, his wicked hands, impias manus, against the Lord, here meaning Jesus Christ in particular. And so some texts would have dominum translated. Adversus is capitalized. Adversus is a preposition. It takes the accusative, so dominum is masculine, singular, and accusative. Until he stretched his wicked hands, impius manus, against the Lord. And tenderet is imperfect, subjunctive. It's third person singular, active, imperfect subjunctive with donec. Down below here you can see the bust of Domitian, who ruled from 81 to 96.